What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me. I'm hobbying today, I'm building terrain, Necromunda terrain, okay? A bit of a Zone Mortalis thing going on, and it's a bit rough and ready. I've been making it out of some foam card I've got and gluing them together. Yeah, I'm hoping this initial first set is going to come out all right. If it does, I will make some more. If it doesn't, I won't. But anyway, let's get to the bench and we can see what's going on. Right, so really what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting filler onto these bad boys here. That's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, reusing old gloves because I can't afford to buy new ones. So I've got one of my old gloves left, and one of my wife's gloves that she uses for different things. She used to do nails. Anyway, right. So I've done with all these. I've done a kind of like some of the walls. It's really adding weight to it. I've used a scraper here to scrape or to smear the filler, polyfiller on, spackle, whatever you want to call it. It's the same deal. I'm hoping that I can get all sides done this round, as it were. It really does add weight to these things. They're very light to start with, and they're rather weighty now. Got a couple of short walls there as well. Now, I think before I start, I am going to tidy up a little bit. When I say tidy up, I mean I'm going to wipe up some of the old filler there. Keep a clean and tidy workspace. That's the key, my friends. The key to a happy mind. It comes off easy enough, it's just a bit of a pain in the butt. When I did this, I had to hoover, so I made quite a bit of mess. And there will be quite some mess today, I can assure you. Actually, with that in mind, paper towel. Right, so before I start, lay down some paper towel. Here, like this. I don't know. Right, open this bad boy up. The last one I opened up was a bit dry and, well, not that great. A bit powdery, if you know what I mean. Opening them up. This stuff looks a lot, I'd say creamier, but it's not really what I mean. Anyways, no, I didn't do them very well, these early ones, so scrape some out, put some on here. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, so this is going to be like an intriguing one for you all today. Smear them on. I don't actually need to do all the sides. I must remember that, but I will need, well, I don't know. I'm thinking of doing it. Yes, solid, I will. Stuff it. I will. we'll do this. Because these are just going to be walls, that's all they're going to be, yeah? In between the Zone Mortalis blocks, as it were. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I learned a little bit from my last experience with this. I know now exactly how messy it is going to get. It's going to get messy. It is going to get messy. It's a messy business. It really doesn't matter how rough the edges are either. It really doesn't, because that adds to the effect, if you know what I mean. The stone effect, which is what we're after here. Don't need big lumps on it though. Really doesn't matter how thick the walls become. But it does kind of matter how long they are, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I've had my friend around here last night. He sat where I'm sitting now. I was sat at my painting desk, but obviously turned around to face him. So, you know, the other way around from usual. We were talking about the old days, school days, people we remember from school, that kind of thing, you know. So... There we are. These walls are rough, but that's okay. They can be. They can be rough. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because it adds to the texture, and I'm gonna be painting them anyway. PVAing first. In fact, I might PVA, and I might varnish. Then I might paint. That's how I'm thinking of doing it. Ooh, my first square one. See, I could have done more sides of that the other day. I should have done, really. But there you go. Really adds weight to them as well when you do this. Right, so glad I have gloves, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I put it to you that Mr. Peter Gooding is going to make a mess. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be able to help certain things. No, I didn't do many sides of that one, did I? It hasn't cracked, which surprises me as well. This stuff, 'cause it's only cheap. Surprises me because, well, I just would have expected it. Because I don't mind if it does. I suppose that's probably why it hasn't. If I didn't want it to crack, it would have cracked for sure. You know it, I know it. I considered putting crackle medium in with it, but I figured that would just be too much aggro. I figure if it cracks, it cracks. If it doesn't, it doesn't, No biggie. Right. My goodness. I've got quite a few sides done on that one. So not too bad. Not too bad. So work's going okay. As I was saying that to my friend last night because he was asking how's work going. I was like, it's going okay. I just hope next week I can get some more hours in because it's not really enough hours. And I want to try and keep the job going as long as I can, being that it's, so easy and all. We should have enough to do. I've got another tub left. So I'm not even sure this is going to be enough terrain all together. I'm hoping it is, but if it isn't, it isn't. what you're going to do. Got my straw. I've got some straws to do later. Straws. Crazy straws. You know those kids' crazy straws where they make up different shapes? I've got a couple packs of that. Well, I found one pack. I'll try to find the other pack. I'm going to paint them up to look like pipes coming out in various places. And I'm going to weather the crap out of them. And, well, all this. I'm just going to weather it. I mean, really weather it, you know. Right. Right. Goodness me. Really getting it. Oh gosh. It's going by a bit quicker than I thought it would, I suppose. I don't know what I was expecting to be truthful for time limit. Wow. I know it looks like crap at the moment. And you're right, I agree with you, it does. But I am hoping, once it's sealed and painted, it will look half decent. Because, you know, I can't afford the Zone Mortalis kicks. If I had the money, that's what I would do. I'd get Zone Mortalis, you know, paint that up. Just weather that up. I know it's more designed really for, you know, interior of a spaceship, but heck, I'd live with that because I don't want to make anything, right? But I would, yeah, that's what I'd do. Little one. If you see, they're just not entirely sure. Yeah, you should be able to see it okay. I know I've got it set on manual focus at the moment, but there's not really that much to see, guys. But it's the four slabs glued together. That's all they are. And obviously the cubes are just cubes made to go together. Obviously with no bottom. They're not completely cuboid. We were talking about people from our childhood at school last night. It was quite funny. Yeah, we always do this. It really is funny talking about them. It's actually hurting my back, believe it or not. Hunched over like this. I hope this take comes out. I did one of these the other day, and I didn't like it, so I stopped filming. Yeah, just like no good. Not having that. Okay, it's not very exciting, is it, guys? Watching me smear filler over different sections. I know. What are you gonna do, though, eh? What are you gonna do? All I can do is, wait for them to dry, really. Probably won't get to painting them until next week. That's a shame. They won't be dry in time today, I don't believe. I do not believe so. That's okay. As I say, I'm kind of after the rough look anyway. I'm okay with that. Certainly good, because it's certainly going to be rough look. That's okay. You wait to see. It'll be okay. I'll be using them in a Necromunda game, and I'll be like, yeah, I knew they'd be okay. I knew they'd be okay. Yeah. Right. Knew they'd be okay, right? Yeah. What time are we on here? 25 minutes. Yeah. This constant smearing. I just hate messy stuff. I'm the same when it comes to cooking, These aren't going to go too perfect. The concrete. It's really getting messy here, folks. This concrete. This is not the one, just kind of the bottom, a little bit at the top. Wow. 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces left to go, man. Seven pieces left to go. Thinking about videos, actually, might as well got a video rendering as we speak, as I speak. Yeah, it's rendering right now. It's probably done by now, I would have thought. I would hope, because it's been going all morning. 2, 4, 6. It's going to be an awkward one. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean up my table like tomorrow or whenever because of the mess. I dislike mess, I really do. Every time my friend comes down, we talk about people like from school and you know, oh, what about so-and-so? We never mentioned him, and I always think of people like that we could have discussed long after he's gone, you know. Well, it's not too bad. I'm doing okay, I think. Doing okay. Gosh. Right. 4 left. Have I got enough stuff for it? I hope so, guys. Zone Mortalis. I'll call it Zone Mortalis. And you'll click on it and you go, come on, it's just a bunch of crap. But you wait until the finished result. It ain't over till the finished result, guys. You know, till that's the last bit is done. Yeah. Ooh. Did most of them on this one. That's good. That's kind of cool. That's groovy, man. Alright, rocking out. Little chunk. Oh, I missed a bit on one of those others. I'll have to go back and amend that. Just have enough of this. I was going to use this stuff for a diorama that I'm going to build later this year. I can't really start it until my wife's third book is finished. You know, I need to know all the nuances of the story, where it's going, you know. And hopefully the diorama will reflect that, you know, like my other ones have. I was particularly pleased with the parallax one. Right, I think that's enough. So what I'm going to do for folks is end it here. Oh. I'm going to ditch these gloves finally. Yeah. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. You've seen how messy that is for me. So if you want to try it, expect the worst. More to come on it though, and it will get better. The worst stage of it is over now. I truly believe that. And yeah, let me know what you're working on in the comments below. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you want exclusive videos with no ads. And remember, all brushes lead to war. So bye for now. Bye bye.